Hi, and welcome to your weekly inspiration with me, your host, Tonya Melendez, your tarot life coach and go-to guru girlfriend. So this week is January 6th, and we are right in the thick of a cool down across the United States, a big, deep freeze, and so you can tell I'm all bundled up. But I will be leaving Chicago, thank God, for warmer temperatures. Later this week, I get to celebrate my daughter's big birthday. She'll be 23 this week, so happy birthday to my beautiful daughter. But let's go ahead and get started because we have so many wonderful things to talk about and announcements at the end, with a big announcement that actually ends today. So I'm going to spend some time talking about that. But let's go ahead and take it to prayer. But before we do, I want to let you know the mantra what we're going to use for this week will come from our life purpose, and I'll tell you why. And then our message will come from the gateway. We haven't used either of these cards in quite a while, and we're going to take it to prayer. This week is all about the refresh, reset, renewal button. We are in the first full week of January, and it's time to get this party started. So let's go ahead and take it to prayer. Just breathing in good, breathing in grace, breathing in gratitude, breathing in divine and perfect health, divine and perfect wealth, divine and perfect life right now, knowing and recognizing there is only one life. This life is God's life. This life is perfect, and this life is our lives now. So I am just so grateful to be of service, to be here speaking these words, sharing this wisdom, sharing this prayer with every single person. So I bless every person listening and watching this video. I bless our beloved weeks. I bless our body temples, our cells, our genes, our DNA, knowing that we vibrate health. We vibrate on the most high. We vibrate vibrancy of health, vibrancy of our bones, our cells, our beingness. We are healthy, whole, and complete right now. I also bless our homes, or where we dwell. I know that the energy where we dwell, where we lie our heads, where we eat our food and break bread with our families, is a divine and perfect place. So I am vibrating it with love. I vibrate our workplaces, knowing that each and every person we encounter is our life experience, is our life lesson, is our life expression. And I'm just blessing all of our co-workers, all of the people we work with. All of what we do is blessed. I bless our bank accounts, our pets, our animals, our families and friends. I bless it all. Our modes of transportation, calling it good, calling it great, calling it perfect. It is all within the divine. And so I know that each of our lessons for this week are our blessings. I call it all good. I know that we are so grateful. We are so blessed. We are so divine. I release these words knowing that right here, right now, is all that is going on. All is well, and so are we. And so it is. All right. So first things first. I know I said I had a big announcement that I want to save it to the end, but I want to talk about it a little bit now. I'm working on my tarot deck, which I've been doing for quite a while. I'm looking for some artists. I've also mentioned that in the videos, but I also need some participation. I'm looking for 12 people. Actually, it's down to just a few more. I'm looking for people to help me with my tarot deck. I'm going to be using numerology, intuitive guidance, angel guidance, the moon cycles, as well as the tarot decks to really work on my tarot deck. And the reason I need your help is because I need some people to do the research on. So what this means is you'll get 3 sessions. The first 2 sessions will be sessions where we do have intuitive guidance, where I give you what I feel for you for 2014, but you'll help me by doing some research, by doing some questionnaires, helping me out figure out which exercises go along with which thing, as well as the numerology, as well as your astrology, as well as the moon cycles, all this different energy to make my tarot deck. And I really would like 12 people. Like I said, it's down to a few more, or a few less now, to help me do research. And to participate, it's only $25 per session, which means you're getting a session with me with follow-up, with homework, with all the things that I do for a very small fraction, because you are helping me. So if you are interested, please send me an email immediately. I am taking applications for this special project from now until the end of today. I will cut it off tomorrow, Tuesday the 7th. So send me an email at tarotlifecoach@gmail.com if you'd be interested in being a part of this. And watching my tarot deck grow. You will have insider information that other people don't know until the tarot deck comes out. So I will save the rest, a little more detail at the end. You can always check out all the information on my website at www.tarotlifecoach.com. So, all right, that was my biggest announcements for right now, just because it does end tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day, and I also want to let you know with that, it ends tomorrow. However, I will begin booking people for the week of January 20th. I'm not saying you'll have your session on 20th, but I will begin booking the sessions, the 30-minute sessions with the follow-up, with the questionnaires. That starts the week of the 20th. Next week I will be traveling, and so we'll be getting right started on that right away. So I'll save the rest of the announcements to the end. Let's get to our reading. So like I said, our mantra is going to come from the life purpose. Again, because it is still the beginning of January, we still have a lot of different things going on. People have resolutions, people have intentions and goals and things. So let's see what's on board for us as a whole with our mantra message. Oh, right. I love this. I know that this is my beloved, as I call him, my husband, Archangel Michael. And it says, protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. Wow. Was that not like right on time? Protected. Know that you are protected, as we all are. So let's go ahead and check and see what our mantra message is, and then I will tell you what's going on, where I'm going, when the app's coming, all of these wonderful things, and our wonderful tarot message for this week. So a lot of different energy going around right now, and I really feel that that's because of the time of the planet. We had a new moon starting out on New Year's Day, so now we've got all this, energy. It's shifted into Capricorn. We've got some Aquarius. Venus is in retrograde. All this information, so it feels like a complicated week, but again, it's not going to be complicated if you don't allow it to be. And this is funny because the first card we get then from our gateway is accepting what is. So like the weather, of course, I'm here in Chicago, and you know how I love my sun, but I am accepting what is. That is the weather that I'm being dealt. But where else can we, besides the weather, accept what is? So this is about us really tapping into that energy of accepting what is in front of us, really allowing ourselves to, again, refresh, reflect, renew. So this card says, I accept and embrace my inner majesty. Are you listening to what is coming up in your intuition? Are you listening to the divine guidance you're getting? So then we get giving birth. I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. I feel like every time I get an opportunity to travel, every time I meet somebody new, every time I'm doing what I'm doing, I really feel like I'm giving birth yet again. So every day, is another reason to say I am stepping fully, boldly, and completely into my life. I'm giving birth to a new experience every day, because every experience we have is our lesson of life, and it is our lesson and is our blessing to be experiencing it, because we must remember that ultimately we are the masters of our destiny. But it all starts with what's going on inside of us. So if we are experiencing anything that does not look like what we want to truly experience in this life, you have to start here, then it goes here, and then it comes out. Again, it creates a ripple effect. And then our last but not least card is taking action. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. So there are boundless opportunities out there and possibilities. How are you catching on? How are you living within those boundless possibilities? Are you taking action? Are you staying stuck? So this is the time. Take action now. So let's see what our tarot has to say, because we're on fire for this week. Again, a lot of different energy going on. It's a little complicated. We're in the sun. Excuse me, the tarot cards just fell. So the sun right now is in Capricorn, we know. It is the time of Capricorn. And so, but a lot of this planetary energy, especially, excuse me, while you look at the top of my head, while I gather the cards that have fallen. I don't think I've ever had the tarot deck actually fall out of my hand, so excuse me for that. Wow. You guys got to see the top of my head, and I was trying to not have to stop the video and start over. So thank you for witnessing that and allowing that. So let's get back to the tarot reading. If I can get all the cards lined up here. Okay. Thank you again. So it must be something, like I said, complicated. A little bit of complication does not mean it's an obstacle. It just means you need to look a little deeper. All right, and so that's what the cards are saying as well. So the first card we get is the Fool card. I love that we got this card because it's that leap of faith. It's that journey. It's that expression. Where are you going next? What is happening? Where are you allowing yourself to go? And it goes really perfectly, and they're almost like in the same, direction, taking that leap of faith, and these two cards really reflect that. So where can you take a risk? Where can you take a leap of faith? Where can you expand? And I'll tell you what, every time, again, going back to my traveling, every time I take an opportunity to go somewhere else, I absolutely know I am taking a leap of faith, because a lot of times I have no idea what I'm doing, where I'm going, where I'll stay, all of these different things. I just go because I know as I am guided, I am provided. So I want you also to believe in that. You don't have to travel the world like I do, but where can you take a leap? Because then, here we go, Page of Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles represent wealth and health, but wealth inside your internal health. Again, this is how you value yourself, how you look at yourself. So allow yourself to really reflect on, how are you valuing yourself? How are you taking care of yourself? Really allow yourself to know that you are worthy and deserving of your good. Look at your good. Call it good. Call it great. Remember, accept what is. That's what this card is. And give birth to new conditions and experiences in your life by, here we go, Eight of Pentacles, by putting in your hard work, keeping up with your spiritual practice, moving forward. A lot of times we think that if we pray, if we go to church, if we're good people, that's all we need in order to have a spiritual practice. But spiritual practice is just like if you were going to the gym, or if you were trying to lose weight. You do it every day. You are doing it ceaselessly, praying ceaselessly, really working within how you can be a better person by allowing yourself to heal, by allowing forgiveness, by allowing non-judgment, by allowing compassion and peace within your entire surroundings. So where can you allow yourself to refresh, reflect, renew yourself now? As well as getting yourself ready for our full moon. Our full moon will be next week on the 15th. It is going to be the first moon in Cancer, my sign, so it's going to be a very emotional time. Again, it might feel a little touch and go this week, but you've got to start letting some stuff go, accepting what is, taking action, take a leap of faith, take that jump, go for it, don't be afraid. You've made it this far, as well as giving birth to new conditions. Where can you express yourself in a new and different way? So, okay, announcement. So the app is being worked on as we speak. I'm hoping it will be ready by the end of January, and it will be available on iTunes. I'm so excited about the Tarot Life Coach app. We are working on that very diligently, as I'm also working on the tarot deck, as I'm also working on 2 books, a book about my life, and how I have used the law of attraction with receptivity in my life, and how it's really kind of blossomed into the life that I lead, as well as my next nonfiction book for you, and that is the Instant Enlightenment, the Go-To Guru, Go-To Guru Girlfriend's Instant Enlightenment on meaning, mating, and money. So those are what I'm working on. So I've got very busy schedule. I also will begin teaching classes online that you can take right from my website on the shop, as well as I'm still seeing clients. So if you would like to book a session with me, now is the time. Get your outlook for 2014. You can find out all the information on my website. But again, if you really want to be a part of my special project, helping me create my tarot deck from the best ways that I know, and that's by using my intuitive gifts and getting my angelic guidance in order to help you. Help me help you, help me make tarot deck. If you're interested, please send me an email, again, through today at tarotlifecoach@gmail.com. Take a look at the shop. I just launched last week the Happy Hipsy Healing Gemstone Jewelry. So that is something else that I have been working on for about the last 5 or 6 years. I've always been creating jewelry, and now I've set up shop. I'll be adding new pieces every single week, as well as some meditations. A lot of different things will be coming up in the shop. So take a peek at the Happy Hipsy Healing Gemstone Jewelry. We'll be adding bracelets. We'll be adding unisex. And then there's a lot of other things that are coming up as well. I've got some crystal prescriptions that I'm working on that uses aromatherapy, essential oils with crystals. So that's something that's special coming up. I don't have any specials this week because I'm working full-time on getting the deck ready and doing the preliminary research. So please, 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 if you want to join me, please send me an email today, tarotlifecoach@gmail.com. Everything else you can check out on my website, www.tarotlifecoach.com. So blessed, so grateful. I will be at a new location next week. Can't wait to tell you where. I'll just say that I'll be warmer, so that makes me happy. But until next week, know that you are love, you are light, you are inspiration, and you are motivation. Know that you are my light. Peace and blessings.